iCast, I guess the biggest thing coming out of iCast social media rumblings is the Nessie and how Berkeley knocked off, Glow and so forth and so on. I think that most of the reason that they're complaining is because, Spro did it the right way. They approached KGB. This is the kind of thing that I think most people want to see in the fishing world if they're going to do something like that, a collaboration with the original designer. Now, with that being said, there's a guy right now pouring lead and jigs and everything else in his basement. Kitech USA, was his original paddle tail, and their things have been knocked over 10,000 times over. So it's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. 15 years ago, there was a lot of innovative stuff in fishing. Today, not so much so. It's a lot of companies stealing IDs and, not even stealing them. It's just a variation of that ID. It's like a computer. It's like Microsoft or anything else. You bought the computer and they've already got the next one signed up to load you. But for iCast, Jacob Wheeler in a Crush City, a lot of development went into this with Jacob. And we'll have these at the store, the good old Sport Fishing Outlet, 230 West Germantown Pike, Norristown, PA. But Jacob put a lot of time and effort into these designs. We went to the Rapala party where they had the presentation with Jacob and so forth, the Bronco. But Rapala has always been top quality catch fish stuff. And I think you're going to see a winner here, too. The price point is pretty much what you're seeing in the rest of the marketplace. Strike King's releasing some really nice plastics, too. I think they'll do well. And they're also trying to get more. I see a lot more guys in the past year and a half, 2 years, getting more into that pan fishing stuff. I saw a lot of companies this year really downsizing their offerings. Strike King specifically went to their whole Binsky series in a trout panfish sizes. So I'll be interested to see how that stuff goes because, that is a huge fishery where we're from, that trout panfish, and those guys love them Dr. Minnows. We can't keep them in stock, but, Rapala's always caught fish, their F5s and their F7s.
Oh, man, yeah.
So they've decided to get in the plastic world like everybody else. Their Ned's a little different here. If you look at it, I'm sure you can see it on the camera on the top fold there.
Look at that.
So, it's going to be a little bit more durable. It's not that elastic, Z-Man plastic, of course, but it's very durable. I had these before we went to iCast. I have extremely great relationships being a buyer with Daiwa. We're a Shimano elite dealer. We tend to get the Jackal stuff before everybody else in the U.S. So, we get to play with this stuff before we get to sell it. So, at SFO, we carry, the elite stuff and what we like to fish and what we know catch fish. We ain't much into catching fishermen, if you know what I'm saying.
Sure, sure.